Review of his secret obsession. How to awaken a man's hero instinct. Are you looking for love or advice on how to maintain a man? Many individuals are in this situation. Relationships are difficult, and many books and individuals have offered solutions. In this His Secret Obsession review, we'll look at some of the most significant aspects that will help you decide whether or not to purchase this program. The author of the program, who the book is excellent for, what you'll learn from the book, and if this book is really worth purchasing are all things we'll examine. With these considerations in mind, let us proceed to a detailed examination of this work. What is the name of the author? His Secret Obsession is written by none other than Mr. James BAUER. Who is he, exactly? This guy, on the other hand, is a relationship guru. He is a licensed psychologist, a relationship expert, and a published author. This guy has worked with a huge number of individuals of all sexes for more than a decade to help them discover and maintain love. As a result, His Secret Obsession was written by someone who understands what he's talking about. He's researched men's and women's psychology to figure out what makes people tick in the course of his job. He reveals everything in this book, His Secret Obsession, for the benefit of the readers. What to think about before making a buy. Before you go out and purchase this book, there are a few things you should think about. To begin with, it is self-evident that this book on males is intended for women. That is the true reality. Other individuals, though, may still utilize it. One of the reasons why this book is excellent for women is because you can probably connect to most of the topics discussed in it as a woman. If you're interested in any of the following, you'll want to check this out. The following are some of the issues that you may be worried about and that this book addresses. Your partner is losing interest in you. He prioritizes other priorities over spending time with you. You're afraid he's drifting away. He doesn't text or call as often as he formerly did. He's become aloof, chilly, and even erratic. He doesn't act as though you're a part of his future plans. He isn't as romantic with you as he used to be. You've moved on from him, yet you can't seem to forget about him. If your relationship meets any of the above characteristics, this book is a must-read. Aside from what we've already said, there are a few more things you should be interested in if you want to make this book a success. Your sweetheart piques your interest. This book claims to improve your relationship, but to get the most out of it, you must be interested in the topics it suggests. To that aim, you must be genuinely interested in your partner's needs and desires. You should be prepared to adjust to whatever this book requires of you. The characteristics of a man's mind. This book is for you if you want to learn more about your guy. You must be willing to enter his head and see things from his point of view. If all you care about is the surface aspect of the connection, this book may include information that may assist you in making the most of your relationship. Understanding the nature of a man's thinking will assist you understand how to take advantage of it. Doesn't it seem a little sleazy? Well, maybe. But what if you have to make do with what you have to obtain what you want? Relationship improvement. Another thing to keep in mind before diving into this book is that it will assist you in improving your connection with your partner. If you want to improve your relationship, this book will emphasize some of the behaviors and activities you should do. You may make a guy more attracted to you by following the suggestions in this book, feeding their imaginations and increasing their affection for you. You'll discover how to utilize what's known as the hero impulse to make any guy fall madly in love with you. Aside from all of the above, this book not only provides behavioral patterns and other information, but James goes into great depth so that women can understand the triggers that cause men to behave in the way they desire. What is the source of his secret obsession? The book is a great resource for developing long-term and fruitful connections with people. From dating through marriage, this book is a valuable resource for women all around the globe. His Secret Obsession promises to reveal the techniques that any woman may adopt to gradually increase their man's commitment to the relationship. What does the book do to accomplish this? A man's thoughts, passions, and his secret obsession are exposed through evolutionary psychology. This isn't a typical novel. I looked at hundreds of books before writing this review, and the reality is that none of them come near to what this book promises to provide. Unlike other books that give cliché advice, this one reads like nothing you've ever read before and outperforms the majority of relationship books now on the market. What is the hero instinct, and how does it work? The hero instinct is one of the most well-known and important concepts of his secret obsession. What is it, exactly? Well, in this book, James explains what this instinct is and how women may use it to attract more men to them. A lady may utilize this tendency to her advantage with a little adjustments here and there. 3 elements of this instinct are discussed in the book. These are some of them. Others admiring his efforts and living a meaningful life. Being the family's breadwinner and man of the home. Increasing his reputation in the neighborhood and among his acquaintances. The hero instinct, as the term suggests, is the necessity for a man to be revered in order to be a hero. And in this book, James demonstrates how women may do the same to their husbands. What can you expect to discover in this book? His Secret Obsession is a 2-part game with up to 17 modules. I'm sure you're curious about what you'll discover in this book, so let's get started and look at the main sections. The Hero Instinct, Part 1. Yes, a part of the book is dedicated to the hero instinct and how a woman may use it to get a man's attention. The most evolutionary psychological secret to keeping a guy in love with you is to follow this impulse. This first section will teach you all you need to know about this instinct, including how it affects men and how to utilize it to attract and retain guys. Prepare to read a lot of psychology in this section. Don't be intimidated, it's all for your advantage. You will undoubtedly get a better knowledge of guys if you grasp this section. We suggest that you read every word here attentively while reading the book since it acts as the basis for the rest of the knowledge you will get. Part 2. The Secret Signal of 12 Words. There are 12 words that may attract and retain a guy if they are utilized correctly. Do you want to know what these terms mean? Then have a look at this section. You will discover practical techniques and tactics of maintaining a man's love in addition to the 12 words. The following are some of the techniques. Phase of a glimmer, phase of fascination, signal from the IOU, signal from a private island, backup signal. This book contains all of these methods, and if you keep them near to your heart, you will learn a lot about how to deal with men and establish a lasting relationship. Characteristics of the book. Fascination indicator. There must be aspects of curiosity in any relationship for it to start and endure. Many individuals have gone on first dates and then decided not to go on a second because there was no enthralling spark. In this part, James demonstrates a clever method for attracting a man's attention. You'll see how you can make him fall in love with you. You won't have to deal with the unpleasant ghosting that comes with unsuccessful first dates after he's been pulled in. Once you've gotten him hooked, you may gradually let go of your grip and resume your regular behavior. Phase of a glimpse. This is the stage when you demonstrate to a guy the benefits of being in a relationship with you. It makes you more enigmatic to him and serves to pique his interest. If you give him a look beyond the curtain, he'll be licking your hand in no time. If you follow the instructions in this part to the letter, he will desire more of you than ever before. Signal of silent action. Silence, when utilized properly, may be enticing and intriguing. Learn how to use your quiet in a relationship to your advantage. While this signal has the potential to backfire if not executed correctly, this section will undoubtedly help you through this phase. Signal from the IOU. In this phase, you'll learn how to take advantage of men's proclivity for selective listening. You will be able to hook him and guarantee that he has a strong feeling of confidence in you by using well-chosen words. When this signal is utilized correctly, he will regard you as his closest friend and confidant over time. Signal of a damsel in peril. This signal is very common, yet many people don't know how to use it correctly. If you want him to give you all of his undivided attention, then this signal is just what you need. While many people like the period of political correctness, you may still utilize this signal to further your feminism. While some may view it as a sign of weakness or a method to feed the male ego, the damsel in distress signal may be a powerful tool for attracting men. This section will teach you how to use a man's innate need to defend women to transform him into your own guard dog. If you use this properly, he will chase you down and do anything you desire. These are just a few of the many advantages that his secret obsession provides. The benefits of his secret obsession. The book has a wealth of information not found in other publications. The majority of dating books on the market offer general advice that proves to be fairly worthless over time. This is not the case with this book. This book delves into the psychology of men, allowing you to get a better understanding of how they think and respond in various circumstances. The book emphasizes the significance of communication and talking in a relationship. The information presented here will encourage couples to speak about their issues more often, resulting in better and longer-lasting relationships. Couples develop a deeper knowledge of each other over time by utilizing these communication techniques. Is the book well worth the money? Yes. Yes, I think it is. The book costs about $47, which is a bargain given the amount of information it contains. This is a fantastic deal. His Secret Obsession conclusion. If you're a woman who wants to understand more about men and how to attract and retain them, I suggest getting His Secret Obsession. His Secret Obsession is a fantastic book for ladies who want to start the relationships they've always wanted. It's so discouraging to go from one unsuccessful relationship to the next without finding happiness in any of them. Despite the fact that men are all different, many of the methods in His Secret Obsession may help you establish or restart a love relationship. The methods in this book may make you feel invincible and ready to enter the dating scene at any time. Rather of waiting for your guy to respond to your text or fretting about a blunder, utilize His Secret Obsession methods to turn the tables. James's His Secret Obsession is a game changer for all your relationship problems.